Hello there, Steve here in Sydney from the GNOSIS website, truebluehealer.com. I'm just going to talk about something which is a new social phenomenon, an unexpected downside, an unwanted side effect of the wonderful new movie Avatar, and that is namely something already termed by the chattering class, journalists, post-Avatar depression. This has actually been reported by people around the world, that the overstimulation caused by this Avatar movie, the helter-skelter, giddying, sensory assault you are put through in this very entertaining movie, causes people to wake up the following morning and feel near suicidal when they are faced with simply eating cornflakes, wearing the same old shoes, and going to work on the same old bus. So it raises the question, what effect is this going to have on millions of children? Are they going to demand similar stimulation daily? Obviously they're not going to get it at $20 a shot. So what can we do about this? So if you're one of these people that's seen this rip-snorting movie, this thing that really stretches your senses and overloads you for a while, and you've got this kind of blues the following morning about boring old reality just isn't fun anymore and life isn't worth living, can I tell you there's something better than Avatar? It's free and you can get it at a website in 20 minutes. And it's called GNOSIS, which you've probably never heard of, but it's actually explained in the Avatar movie, but you probably didn't notice it. The reason I say that GNOSIS is superior to the helter-skelter special effects and everything of Avatar, the movie, is that GNOSIS lives with you forever. It's part of you, and it energizes and changes and improves every minute of your waking life. It's not just a $20 session in a movie theatre. So the difference is when you wake up in the morning, your dreams have been improved already. Your process of waking up as you open your eyes is improved with something called messaging music. You also get some physical signals that the thing is not all in your imagination. They are medically measurable through the skin. You get a whole lot of communication in your mind's eye, that's video and sound, and you feel it yourself internally. There are a myriad new physical sensations associated with GNOSIS. The whole thing is free and can be triggered in yourself in just 20 minutes. So if you're suffering this post-Avatar depression thing that's already been raised, and it can affect millions, here's something you can do for free, which I promise you is better for you, better for your personal life than any movie will ever be. Now, here's some even better news. The groundwork for you becoming a Gnostic is actually laid down in the Avatar movie. It's explained that on this planet called Pandora there are two intelligences. Each forest-dwelling person has their own intelligence, with a personality of course. And then there's a second intelligence sort of running the planet, permeating the planet, especially through the trees, connecting via the tree roots, Sigourney Weaver explains so nicely. Now, the second intelligence runs apart from the first intelligence in each indigenous person, the forest dweller. But every now and again they go to a sacred tree for the individual person to connect to their second intelligence permeating the planet. That is called Gnosis with a G. You've never heard of this? I don't know why. It's just not a known word in widespread modern day media. I hope it gets a lot bigger for your own sake. It certainly is a wonderful antidote to this post-Avatar depression that people go into, having been grossly overstimulated by the Avatar James Cameron movie. I've already seen a few reviews on the internet where people say that the overstimulation of one's senses and one's perceptions may not be good, especially when it's done to millions of people. It could have some unfortunate outcomes, such as people wanting perennially that level of stimulation, which they're simply never going to get. it could have some deleterious outcomes. And certainly this post-avatar depression thing that's been sort of seriously mentioned by journalists is a phenomenon that was probably not ever anticipated by Mr. James Cameron. I'm certain he didn't make it for that reason. But it certainly does raise the question, doesn't it, of should you just let anyone just stimulate themselves and overstimulate forever? Well, maybe it's not such a good idea. If you've got a bit of this post-avatar depression thing, I'm sure you'll get over it in a few days or weeks. And I don't think returning to the movie every day or twice a week is really the solution. You could say that the Avatar movie, with its overstimulation of the senses, is disrupting some people. It's disrupting their lives. I enjoyed the movie myself, and most people do, but some people are reporting their lives are disrupted. So it's an unkind, unwanted side effect that the movie's having on people. By comparison, lay GNOSIS has no ill effects on people at all. It's a very subtle thing that drips feeds into your life daily in a specifically easy and simple way, so that you cannot be overloaded, and it goes out of its way not to disrupt your daily life. Lay GNOSIS never affects the way you use power tools or drive cars, or gets in the way of doing any kind of work activities you need to do, any serious activities. In fact, it often enhances those things with ideas given to you in dreams and inspirations as you wake in the morning and things like that. It definitely is a lot of mood elevation reported by people from 10 countries. All done for free, triggered at a website, truebluehealer.com, in just 20 minutes, with immediate physical evidence to boot. So I'll just go through it again now. The GNOSIS process, the Gnostic process, in the Avatar movie is depicted as being an external thing done with a biological USB connector in the end of their pigtail that connects to a sacred tree, connecting the two intelligences. Have you got me? Are you with me on that so far? It may not surprise you that we have the same configuration here on Earth. It's just that the connection is made within yourself. It's a physically internal thing. It's a biochemical switch that is closed for you at a website. It takes just 20 minutes. And it's a wonderful experience. And I will say here, it's better than Avatar because it's lifelong, it never stops. It never stops improving, but it never disrupts your daily activities. So you get some immediate physical evidence, and you'll get independent physical signals within about 10 days, plus messaging dreams in 7 days. All this done for free at a website, truebluehealer.com. I'll see you there.